Testing, 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 testing. Hi guys. Hi guys. So today we went to the park and we went and took some pictures at the park. I needed to get out of the house, and now we are at the point where I'm remembering what I wanted to say. I wanted to open this up just talking about like how I feel like people, or at least I don't see a lot of videos, people speaking about how your environment will greatly affect your ability to create, especially if you're like more of a sensitive person, or you're a person who's like very sensitive to energy. Your environment has such a big impact on everything. But if physically the environment around you is just like chaotic, and it's just like it's just anger and anxiety filled, like it will be so difficult for you to create, or even do like this doesn't even have to do with home, like your job, like the school that you go to, like whatever environment you're in, if it is filled with a bunch of very angry, anxious, like depressed, obsessive, like not well mentally people, you will feel the energy of that, and it will always be there, and it will always be something that you have to prepare yourself to be in, or that you are going to have to end up using all of your energy to be able to exist in, because of how heavy it is. But that's something that I really struggle with when it comes to creating, and the environment in which I live in, and how it affects me and creating. If I'm using all of my energy just to survive through the day when I'm home, and even when I'm not home, because I'm thinking about what's going on at home, it's like that takes everything that you have, like all the energy that you could have possibly used to create something that could lead to more creations and inspirations. It's a very difficult thing to do. I find that when that does happen, I project that kind of like creative energy, or like obsessive energy that I should be putting into my work. I project that onto other people. And I just realized that was a pattern that I have, where since it almost feels impossible for me to express myself in that like childlike, giddy way, like when it comes to people, that's kind of where I put that energy towards. Like I'm really looking, like I'm having flashbacks of like people that I would project that onto. And a lot of like the ways that I feel when I'm creating is the ways that I would feel, or that the ways that I would want to feel when I was with those people. And that's not fair. First of all, it's not fair to me. Hopefully, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm really trying like with this mic. But like I was saying, mostly it is a disservice to myself, because the first thought you have when you feel like you're missing something is, how can I revive it within myself again? Not, okay, well, how can I find something outside of me, or someone outside of me that can help me revive it? You get what I'm saying? Like, I think it's important, and it's a beautiful thing when you do find somebody who is able to help you do that, but your main priority should be, how can I do that within myself? Because then you are going to latch onto that person, and you're going to need that person to experience that, and that's not good. It's going to create like this codependency where you feel as though, but basically like you kind of own them a little bit. It's not a conscious like I own you. It's definitely more of a subconscious I own you, but it's like it's still a very unhealthy pattern. And when I like kind of realized this, which I low-key was kind of also realizing it a little bit as I was just talking, when I kind of figured this out, I like started to cry, and I was like, wow, like I have been abandoning myself, trying to find myself or something that I have within myself that is just really difficult for me to express within the environment that I'm currently in. Instead of looking at myself and being like, how can we pull this out of us? I go and look for it in other things or other people. And that is abandoning yourself. Like, that's kind of leaving yourself out to just, to just fail. It was like one of those moments where you kind of connect all of the things that happened to you in your childhood, or all the things that were said to you in your childhood, the experiences that you had as a child, the way that you would adapt to certain experiences as a child. Like, all of those things kind of just start playing in your mind, and you're like, wow, like, this is how I got here. And it's so uncomfortable because you start to get embarrassed of the times that, like, you completely oh my god, the times that you completely just disregarded yourself, your well-being, and your intuition because this thing was connected to a person, or this thing was connected to a thing that you thought you needed or wanted so bad, but it was never connected. It was never connected to that person or that thing. It was always you. You just need a space, or you just need some sort of practice that helps you. If you quite literally cannot create in, like, the living environment that you live in, go find somewhere else. Go to the library. Go create at the library. Like, the library has so many opportunities to be creative. And libraries are usually not that far from people's houses. I know I live very close to 2 libraries. So, like, there are so many things that you can do, and I know that it's easier said than done because it's literally taken me this long to figure it out. The sooner that you realize that everybody is fighting, like, whatever somebody, like, everybody has their own thing that they're fighting with, but every single person is fighting. You just have to figure out how to gear up for your own fight, man. You got to figure out how to gear up for your own fight. That's just really what it is. And, like, the longer that you mope and that you just let life kick your ass, it's only gonna get worse, man. Like, it took me a really long time to be able to get to a place where I was like, bro, like, me moping around and being sad and just thinking life was the worst thing that could possibly happen to me. Like, it's not working. I just don't feel good. That negative voice that I would talk to myself in my head, like, it didn't feel good. And I was just like, I keep doing this thing and it's not working. Like, every time I would try to organize myself and get myself to create, or organize myself and get myself to be able to get schoolwork done, I would use the same harsh words, the same harsh tones. I would still be mean with myself in my head when I would make a mistake. Of course, if you're trying to fix something, you're going to make a mistake here and there. And the response is not to be upset and angry with yourself, because number one, that's not even you, that's who raised you. Whoever you were raised around, whatever they would say to you is the voices that you have in your head. Like, whatever they would speak onto you is the voices that you have in your head. But yeah, I don't know where I was going, y'all. I'm a little lost now. I think the main point is that I'm just saying that, like, you have to fight for yourself. Like, you have to be the one who's just like, you know what, I'm not living like this anymore. Like, I no longer do I want to, like, feel like life is this heavy curse that was brought to me. Like, I want life to feel like I want life to feel like it was supposed to happen to me. I want life to feel like I'm supposed to be here. I want life to feel like my presence makes a difference in this world. Like, that's what I want my life to feel like. I don't want to feel like I'm wasting away every day wondering when I'm going to feel better. Like, no, I want to get up and do something about it. And that's what I decided to do. And that shit was the hardest decision I ever made in my life, because the more that you try to improve yourself, the more you realize how unwell you are, or how you've just been hurting yourself more and more and more by the things that you've been doing. And it's so uncomfortable, and it's like it's literally like it's like your guts are unraveling in your hands, and you're just like, what the fuck do I do with all of this? And you're panicking because you're bleeding and your guts are in your hands and they're falling out and you don't know what to do, and you're like, oh my god. But that's when you have to realize you just need to calm down, and you just need to slow down, and you need to be like, okay, this is what's happening right now, so I need to figure out what is the best method on how I can figure this out. When you're trying to figure something out, especially when it comes to yourself or where you're going within your life, you need to take your time. And that leads me to my next point. I'm fucking sick and tired of adults coming up to me and saying, oh, okay, you're in school right now, you graduate soon, right? What's next? I'm tired of that shit. I am. I understand people, like, you know, adults are worried about the young generation and what they're going to do and how they're going to sustain themselves. But when I tell you, it's so annoying and it's so aggravating when you're already doing everything that you can to survive and to better yourself and to get an education, and the only thing adults want to ask you is what's next. That's the only thing they want. They don't want to congratulate you. They don't want to tell you, oh my God, I'm so proud of you, like this is an amazing step, let's celebrate you. They want to ask you, so what's next? What's next? Damn, nigga, I just got here. Mind you, I'm not even there yet. Like I haven't even been able to exist and experience the happiness and the joy that comes with completing college. I have not even been able to experience that yet. And people are coming up to me asking me, well, what's next? What's the next college? What are you going to do for work? Like, fuck, bro. Why does everything have to be so boom, boom, boom? Like, I can't just like sit and experience something for like a little bit. Like, I can't have that. And that's what the fuck this capitalistic society is. They want you to feel like you always have to rush. They want you to feel like you always have to be on the next thing like that. That's not even the way of nature. If you see the way the seasons change, the seasons don't change like this. The seasons take time. There are still leaves on the trees right now, and it's still winter. Like, there are of course there are evergreen trees. Those are trees that, you know, they're always green no matter what season. But if you look at how the world works, the world always takes its time. The world is always very slow. Whenever it's turning a new season, we gradually see how the earth shifts into its new season and becomes what it becomes. It doesn't just go like this. It doesn't just go like this. And we also see that with like the moon cycle. We see that sometimes the moon the moon phases take about like 2 to 3 days to change to like a different moon phase. Like, we see these patterns of like the earth and our environment taking time. We are the only ones rushing, and this rushing has caused so much pain and so much anger in this world, and it's causing people to be taken advantage of because people are in fear. People feel like, oh, I have to, and that's how this world and this country, the United States of America, is being ran, and it's disgusting. And we don't have time to slow down. And when you don't have time to slow down and think, you don't have time to listen to your body, you don't have time to see if you're mentally okay. You don't have time for that. Oh, I have to go to work. Oh, I have all these bills to pay. Oh, I got these taxes to take care of. Oh, I have all these different things going on. Because of what? Because of what? Because of what? This is the stuff that's been on my mind like heavily. But like, I just want to take a pause. And say, if you're watching, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you watching, because I really do love making content. I do love speaking, but I've been in this shift. Like, this has been like the biggest shift of my life, and I'm sure I'll have more. But like, I've just been in this really weird space where I am becoming something else, and I am like realizing the patterns and the behaviors that I have that no longer should be something that I do, because it doesn't, like, I don't need to like protect myself in that way anymore, because now I know how to protect myself better. I'm really just trying to just create and give myself space to create and be intentional with creating. And that's why I'm making this video, and that's why we're on our way to Michael's! Woo! We're on our way to Michael's! Is this mic still on? So basically what I was trying to say is that we're going to Michael's. We're going to Michael's because I wanted to buy myself just a few art items that I think will help me get back into the swing of things. And I had mentioned the whole like going to the library to create idea that literally just popped up in my head. I was just like, girl, you could literally just go to the library. Like, go to the library. Like, if home is not the place, go to the library. Literally, the library is like a free space for you to literally do whatever you can or whatever you want that is appropriate for the public to also experience and isn't disturbing other people. Like, go to the library. use your library, use your public library. Like, your public library is literally there to help you. Go use it. And your college campus, like, stay on your college campus as long as you need to. For real. For real. Get all of the stuff you need to get done at school. You're already paying all that money. You might as well use everything they got. You're paying all these taxes. Use the damn parks. Use the libraries. You're worried. Bro, you're paying all these taxes. Use these facilities that you pay taxes for, man. Anyway, so we're gonna go to Michael's. And I'm gonna get myself a little something to help me get back in the swing of things. Yeah, so we're going to Michael's. I'm not recording me driving. We're just gonna get there in 3, 2. Y'all, we head to Michael's. I need to get myself like a selfie stick or something because my arms are gonna get tired for sure. But we're in the Michael's. I'm not gonna record myself the whole time I'm in here because it's hard for me to do 2 things at the same time. So just know that I'm when I find what I'm looking for, I'm gonna show y'all what I got. Okay? I'm not trying to get overwhelmed, so I'll be back. All right, y'all. About ready to get the fuck about this Michael's. I got some Crayola stuff. I'll probably just do a haul when I get in the car because I want to leave. I'm ready to get the fuck up out of here. So, yeah. Hey guys, I'm back from the store. I'm starting to realize recording in the store, okay. I just made eye contact with the man that is just sitting in the parking lot, staring straight ahead. I don't know if he's staring at me or if he's staring into the unknown, but it's none of my business. So I came back from the store. I couldn't record inside the store, y'all. I was trying to find everything, and I haven't been to the store in a minute in this location, so I was just trying to figure out. I was trying to make sure I was getting the prices right. So yeah, I got 2 white like gel, I think they're like gel pens, because I've always wanted these for like highlighting and stuff like that. So I got these. I got some pastels. I had some and then they just kind of got all over the place and got ruined low-key. So I got myself some more because I love working with pastels. I love the way that they blend, and I just love like the texture it gives it gives on paper. I got some colored pencils. I got some very colorful colored pencils. I got the 24 pack. I was thinking about getting the bigger pack, but I was like, you really don't need the bigger pack. And then I got the markers, y'all. I got the markers. Yeah, I got the markers. I like how markers give a vibe of paint, like watercolor, but it's not watercolor. So that's what I like about markers, specifically this brand of marker. So yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if I'm gonna create anything tonight, but I am excited and I am looking forward to what I will be inspired to do later. Yeah, I'm excited, guys. So now I'm going to the supermarket that's not too far from here, and I am getting quite hungry, and I do want to go home and lay down. So I'm gonna put the mic down for a little bit because I'm not recording in there. Like, if I'm really looking for stuff, I can't record. It's too much going on at the same time. But yeah, I'll see y'all. Oh, I didn't do the transition. I'm not recording me driving. We're just gonna get there in 3, 2. Hold on. 1. So yeah. So I don't need to be that loud, and actually maybe we should bring the mic down just a little bit down here. Like this. Like this. Like this. I'm trying to see what fuck. Hold on. And now I have to drive up a little bit so that I'm in the sun completely, because I want to make sure that the sun is hitting me. Maybe I should turn this way. Oh, fuck! 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 Damn it. Ay. Wait. And then I'll add it, and then I'll do the little editing magic and shit. You know what to do, girl. You know what to do. Okay.